The next two sutras, that is sutra number 13 and 14, are the definition and exposition on abhyasa. What is abhyasa? What is a practice? When we say, I am practicing, I should practice, or I will practice, we should practice. Naturally, practice means yoga. So what does it practice means? And what actually practice is? What Patanjali defines, expounds, abhyasa means. Sutra number 13 and 14 gives a clear indication in the dimensions of abhyasa, that is practice. Sutra number 13 is Tatra sthitau yatno abhyasaha. Tatra sthitau yatno abhyasaha. Tatra sthitau yatno abhyasaha. That is, tatra, in abhyasa, or tatra also means there, in that state, at that state. Then sthitau, sthitau has two meanings. One is sthiratvam, stability, and also means a stage, a particular stage, that sthiti, that stage, that level. And sthita also means steadiness, sthiratvam. Yatna is the effort, prayas, effort it is. Abhyasa is practice. So that is called as practice where steadiness is reached, or a steady effort to reach that state. Or abhyasa is defined as a state of stability. So that is yatna, where we achieve stability. Also, that is abhyasa, where stability is attained. If we look into the word as steadiness, this also has two implications: steady effort, and an effort to reach state of steadiness. A steady effort to reach a state of stability. Anyway, in all these various dimensions, importance is practice, abhyasa, and that is the dimension where it is said that an effort to secure steadiness in any state, that attaining stability, attaining steadiness. Of course, the steadiness is, again, if it is taken as a stage, it has two dimensions: physical steadiness and a psychological, mental steadiness. An effort made, yatna made, to steady the body and to steady the mind. Or even an effort taken to steady the body, that is also abhyas. Or an effort to make the mind stable, steady mind, that is also an effort. in both dimensions, physically or mentally, what effort we make which brings this stability, what effort we make to attain a state of steadiness, that effort is abhyasa. Repetition at a particular effort, at a particular time and intensity, that is abhyasa. That's also always said that fixing a particular time, a particular practice is very much helpful. That is how abhyasa is seen. And sthitau, or as we are seeing, sthitau as, when we say it is a stage of the mind, state of the mind, what type of state of the mind is called sthiti? A beautiful explanation, a beautiful experience it is. And that state where the mind is prashanta vahita, a calm mind, an undisturbed flow of the mind, undisturbed, calm, serene, that stability. And to achieve that stability, prashanta chitta, prashanta vahita chitta. And that prashanta chitta, prashanta vahita chitta, where vrittis are nirodha, and an effort made for that particular state, that is abhyas. So we should be very clear. Everything and anything cannot be said as abhyasa. Anything and everything cannot be said as practice. That effort alone can be termed as abhyas or practice, by which the mind gets into a state of stability. And it should be calm and quiet. If a particular practice makes us agitated, if a particular practice makes us excited, if a particular practice makes us disturbed, that practice cannot be termed as abhyas. Abhyas must produce, must give the result of prashanta vahita. And it is and that prashanta vahita mind should be a steady mind. And that is where the most important tatra sthitau yatno bhyasaha. Stabilizing in that particular state, a steady, stable practice, that is termed as abhyas. How clearly Patanjali defines or gives a suggestion how our practice should be. Our practice should be stable, steady practice. And what is the measuring rod that our practice is correct or good? The measuring rod is the mind should be stable. The mind is becoming stable. Prashanta vahita chittaha it is called. And slowly the vritti nirodha is taking place. And that is how the suggestion for the practice, suggestion for the result of the practice, and what should be the aim and result of abhyasa. So you should remember that each and everything cannot be termed as abhyas, and it is a steady practice to take our mind into a state of steadiness. Tatra sthitau Yatnobhyasaha it is. That's why I repeat, a specific time, a specific place, and a specific intensity may differ from person to person. But fixing is an important dimension of abhyasaha. That is how Patanjali in the Sutra number 13 emphasizes, defines the importance of abhyasaha. The next sutra is also a further extension of abhyasa itself, which we shall see now. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.